Hello and welcome. David Montemayor here, your favorite therapeutic life coach. In our previous video, we discussed the idea of relational dynamics through the lens of anger. Today, we will utilize the same example that we did in the previous video to discuss an idea that I call recovery. So let's quickly reiterate the previous video. So here, we are utilizing the imagery of a clock to discuss the pattern of anger. Again, it has nothing to do with the clock, it is just imagery. So here, we're assessing, you're waking up, and let's just say you're waking up kind of agitated in some regard. Here, there's a triggering event that really riles you up. Here, we're beginning to yell at that person who has triggered us, or the situation that has triggered us. Here, we're saying very hurtful things, and that individual is beginning to retreat, to get away from the hurtful things we're saying, and we're chasing them. So, in the previous video, right around here is when we became aware and recognized that we must block this pattern. So, how does recovery fit in here? So, recovery is the process in which we following blocking the pattern. So, what's so important is we must wait for enough time to elapse for us to actually personally be in an emotional state in which we can be present, as well as to allow the individual that we upset to become more calm as well. So typically we should at least give the opportunity for a night to elapse. So we must sleep on it or give it about 24 hours to do this process. And all this process entails, again, waiting a specific period of time, at least overnight. It's crucial, I promise you. And we go to that person, and in the previous video we described the stereotypical example of a man and his wife. So we're going to do the same. So here, the man is going to the wife, and he is taking full ownership. He's going to her and saying something like, "Hey, hon, I'm very sorry. Yesterday, I really lost my cool. I am recognizing that I have an anger issue, and I am working on it. I became aware at this moment when you were running away from me because I was saying hurtful things, and I decided not to chase you. That's not great, but I decided not to chase you and walk away, and I really thought about how I was subjecting you to this anger. And I want to work on this and stop doing this." And you just stop right there. You look at them in the face. Again, you're taking full ownership. And there's really two things that are going to happen right from here. They're either going to say thank you, which is kind of unlikely, and some maybe nice things, or they're going to take this opportunity to really tell you what they think about this. And it's not going to be very nice. And I encourage you to truly not say anything. All right, I'm going to say these words right now. You need to shut up and let them get the steam off their chest. And when they stop talking, meaning when they say everything they need to say, no matter what it is, no matter how rude it is, you say thank you. And then you walk away. If possible, you give them a hug, whatever. But you end it right there with them being able to finish and get off what they need to say. And then all you do from here on is continue to find opportunities to block your pattern and go to, in this example, your wife, and be honest about it. With many weeks and many months with this process, what you'll find is that eventually you won't need 24 hours. You won't need to sleep on it. You will be able to come together with your wife, and maybe even in the moment of anger. Let's say maybe you're getting so good at this that you're able to stop yourself as you're getting triggered. And you can turn to her appropriately and say, "Honey, I'm getting triggered. I need to take a walk," or some variant of that, okay? And that's so much more appropriate because we are allowed to get angry. We are not allowed, as you remember in the previous video, to put that anger on other people, okay? And one caveat here, no texting. You cannot text this at all, okay? There's no texting that is appropriate unless you're just scheduling time for dinner or something, okay? Important conversations are never done by text, and if you're doing that, you need to stop literally right now, okay? So in our next video, what we're going to discuss is emotional regulation. It's likely to be a series of videos highlighting various aspects of looking at this. I think it's going to be really important because we all need ways to both understand how our body gets unregulated, which is crucial. We must learn this, as well as learning how to find regulation in our system. Okay, so hey guys, please share this video. Send it to people who may need to hear it, who may be helped by this. Please reach out by email in the description. My email is there. Feel free to comment in the comment section. That would be really helpful for other people to see. And as always, everyone, thanks again for watching.